Hello and welcome back to part 4 of the Alexander campaign in Rome Remastered. So at the end of part 3, what happened was we ended the turn, and not only did Persian armies show up, which was disappointing, it's going to slow down our siege, but the barbarians, or the Scythians, sent their forces towards us both up here and down here. So what that means is we're going to have a lot of fighting and things to do in this part. So first, let's continue expanding up north. So let's go after this army, destroy them completely, and then head towards the settlement. As we can see, it's nowhere here, and there's a road leading there, so that it's the only place it could be. There's also a second army here, which is a very big problem. Luckily for us, it's not a very strong one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into overdrive in terms of recruitment. And we are just going to pump out as many units as we can, as quickly as we can, to try and help in the area. I'm going to increase the taxes because I seem to have forgotten to do that earlier. So wherever we can, we're going to increase that to help out the economic situation, although it is pretty stable. So we can't fight them that turn, alright. So time to start settling things down here. As you can see, there's a lot of armies. So what I plan to do is to use Alexander, which is in Tyre, to fight this army and then continue our conquest further in to take these two settlements, and if there's anything else, then take it, and then turn back and start heading for the rest of the Persian Empire with Alexander, while Parmenion will try to hold off these Persian armies and continue a slower but still profitable expanse. So to do that, we're going to have to recruit a lot more units. Because as you can see, the enemy, we have multiple enemies. So this is not going to be very easy. Luckily, the Scythians are not too much of a threat, and neither are the Persians. It's just their large numbers which are a threat. Right, so we could just put everyone into ISIS and then see where that army goes. If it goes somewhere that we don't like, yeah, because we probably wouldn't be able to chase them around this turn if needed. So we're just going to see where they go. If they go down here, we can easily reach them. If they go up there, we'll get there to help out very soon. So that army is going to be pretty much settled. And now we have to decide what to do here. Do we continue with the siege or go after these armies? Now the worrying thing is that we have very little cavalry, which means that it'll be mostly up to our infantry to carry us to victory. Which is not a very good situation, because although we have strong infantry, them having archers and cavalry could be catastrophic for us. Luckily, they seem to have very few archers in most of these armies. So what I'm going to do is actually break that siege and go after these guys, because these three armies are a bigger threat than a single unit in that settlement. So let's break the siege and try and block out their access to our settlements. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. The only issue is that we're going to likely not be able to chase them all down with our little cavalry, because we'll be too busy trying to not take casualties with those units. So we won't be able to easily pursue the enemy because of fear for death. What I'm going to do, actually, since we don't have high pacifists, which I'd normally put on the left and right flank to prevent any flanking, or at least weaken their efforts, I think I'm going to go into a sort of box formation This is just so that we can't be flanked, no matter what they try to do. And then once they do engage us, we can easily walk around and flank them. So as long as they don't break through, we should be fine. And then the cavalry will leave them outside so that they can do some skirmishing-like actions. Alright. So yeah, these cavalry units that are by themselves, we should be able to easily take them out. Although almost half of our cavalry is light cavalry. And of course the enemy army doesn't seem to want to go towards us, so we'll have to go towards them. We don't want their archers approaching, so we gotta keep moving forward, forcing them to get out of formation. I just don't want them to waste my time and then start withdrawing. Gotta get that cavalry in formation. It's really close. It could strike us at any moment, and if we're not ready, it could be very damaging to our units. But we also can't charge in with our cavalry because, for the most part, they're weak, but they also have spearmen guarding their flank, which would prevent a successful cavalry assault. Alright, we should be able to get into skirmishing range very soon so we can just bother them and force them to engage. Let's rearrange to a better formation, distance them from their infantry support, and take them out. Now we have to quickly eliminate them before their infantry can arrive to help. Nice. Ooh. Down. Down, down, down. Alright. Now I really want to take out as many generals as I can. Not only for the morale boost, but just for the campaign benefit of not having to deal with them. Alright, let's try and get these guys to distance themselves as well. We can't allow any gaps. This is why every unit is so close to each other, so that we can't really be flanked. Every unit is covering the other. Right now we gotta be careful, because their cavalry could be a big threat, because they could kill a Parmenian, which would be unfortunate, or their infantry could run in and support them. Luckily that's very weak infantry, so if we did get stuck engaging them, we'd be fine. I really want to try and block off any retreat, so that this army doesn't rout and then they can just get back together again. This needs to be a complete victory. Alright, let's try and get them. Get as many of them at least. Very good, and now that's their infantry force practically crippled, so all that remains is cavalry. And luckily, our spearmen, phalanx units, specialized with dealing with them. Oh, you're out of ammo. Let's leave that alone. Alright. Let's try and start a mass rout. I'm gonna start, pursuing them. Any units that are sort of on the outskirt of the formation, I'll just send them out to chase units because they likely won't catch up. I really wonder if we can catch up to them. Light cavalry should be able to do something to them, as we can see, because they wear less armor, so they'd be faster. Where's the red line? There. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a lot of them. Or at least anyone that's left. Except maybe their general. Yeah, we won't catch up to their general. Our troops are more tired. Which means they'll run slower. There we go. 18 casualties, not too bad. To have crippled a full half-flag army. And by half-flag I mean that the banner showing their army strength was half full. So that was good. Let's move on to the other two. Hopefully it's just not too many soldiers. I'll see that army got away with a little bit, if that's the same one. That's fine. Let's continue moving forth. Oh, we got both. Nice. I don't know how many we'll be able to run down, but I think we should be able to win with our superior infantry. Alright, let's get started with this. Once again, we're just going to go back into the square formation so that we are protected on all sides. Archers will be our only threat, really, at this point. Now that's why we have our cavalry. Let the party begin. Alright, this is very manageable. Especially considering that I don't think either army has chariots. Ooh. Let's be careful there. That cavalry could run in a lot faster than our men can walk. Let's be ready here. What are they going to do? Yep. Oh, how nice of them to charge in right into our spears and start routing. Not nice of them is going after our general and sending spearmen to help. Alright, let's get Parmenion out of there just in case. Alright, let's back out from that infantry. Try and separate their forces. Let's get out of there. That's one of the big downsides of having light cavalry. They may be faster, but they are a lot weaker. Oh nice, they're separating. It's just going to be one unit. And I don't have to worry about skirmishing there. Oh, they do have one archer unit, but one is not enough to stop us, or hurt us. Man, they're really just throwing themselves out there. Oh, they're hitting us in the back. That's not good. Let's turn around to that, so that they shoot our shields instead of our soldiers. Alright, they're routing for the most part. Let's go and clean some of that up. Try and take out that general. Now, although light cavalry is a very weak unit, it is also a very useful one in terms of chasing them down. So we do have to try and preserve them. However difficult that may be. Luckily, just as they started cutting into our flank there, they started routing, which is good for us. Yeah, there we go. So some of these units are extremely weak spear infantry, so even if we charge in directly at them, we'll be fine. And luckily, this general is light cavalry.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief.
Yeah, that general's way too fast for us. We are not gonna catch him. But we can catch his infantry. But if we don't move, they can also catch us. So far, this is going very well for us. One of their armies is already defeated and routing. Let's let our cavalry rest up a bit. They've had a long day of fighting. Oh, are those archers just going to stand there and skirmish? Yes, they are. So we got to turn around to face them. And then start moving forward. But slowly, so they can't hurt us with their cavalry. Man, that's a lot of archers. This is not good. We just have to stand there and take the beating. Alright, we got them moving back. That's some progress. Let's try and move them back even more. Alright, we're gonna move our cavalry in just to try and get ready for the inevitable end of their army. Oh. And that's what I was trying to avoid. A sudden charge. Alright, let's move even slower now. Oh, are these immortals? Yes, they are. So our cavalry can do nothing about them. Spears down. Right on time. Let's try and get in behind them and take out their general. No. Where are you going, pal? We need everyone. Alright, now quite a few of them are getting away, so we're just gonna move even slower now, so our cavalry has more time. Yeah, they're not coming back. Alright. Ooh, brutal charge. Alright, let's take their undefended general. Charge after their undefended archers, while our cavalry is a bit busy. And show these immortals that they are very mortal indeed. We got one. Nice. Very nice. All right. Did I order the cavalry? No. All right. Now it's just a process of using our infantry to break them completely and then chase them down. Let's try and get back here. We're not going to go after those extremely weak units which have next to no troops in them, or no soldiers in them. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Did we put the spears down in time? Almost. But they'll do. Let's try and get those guys down. Oh, you guys really need help. Alright. Oh, I think we can hold them. Alright, let's be ready. Are they withdrawing? No. Those are immortals. We gotta get out of here. Alright, that's good. Well, let's try and do... Oh, they're withdrawing. Perfect. They will still fight back if we attack them now, because they are not routing, but I think we can hit them hard if we go from two sides. Alright, let's get ready. Oh, wait, that's light cavalry. And you hit them in the back with heavy cavalry. Or wait for them to completely start routing. Alright, another relatively simple battle. Just a matter of spears. And doing damage.
This is a glorious achievement. Your victory is total.
Nice. Let's see how we do now. If we continue, if we can get some settlements this turn. Or besiege them at least. With Parmenion, because Alexander's going to continue fighting. And that's relatively weak. And since those are wooden walls, we should have no trouble taking with infantry. So we can besiege a settlement with Parmenion. Perfect. And as you can see, there is Babylon right there. So I think we're not doing too bad. Alright, let's try and do something with Alexander here. Now, that cavalry is not retrained. Okay, let's see. What army do they have? We have no idea. Perfect. exactly what we need. Okay, so in this army we have majority cavalry and very little frontline infantry. So it's a lot more difficult of a battle. Alright, we'll pull out the companion cavalry because I don't want to lose them. If we could retrain them, it could be huge for our campaign. Oh, there's a second unit. Alright, we'll just take... I could combine them into... No, I can't. This isn't the old Rome. Or can I? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'll just send the general. Try and assist. And then someone has to stay behind, so... these units are really weak. But they're better than sending in a general. Alright, let's go and fight. What do they have? They have a lot of cavalry. Cavalry on cavalry. Alright. Let's do this. I really think I should work on getting more heavy infantry into his army. Because Parmenion, he has that covered. He just needs cavalry now. But Alexander, he has the cavalry part. Which is great. But not perfect. Not yet, at least. Alright. Switch this back around. Actually, let's move the cavalry up here. Okay. So now we can have a more of a regular battle, facing forward and not doing a square formation. Although we do need to protect our flanks. Which, like I said, is done using hypaspists. Hypaspists are great because they have spears, so they could protect us from any infantry or cavalry that try and trick us or surround us, while our normal javelin men have plenty of time to shoot. And of course our large cavalry has plenty of time to flank. We could probably take out most of their cavalry just using him, our cavalry. And I'm so glad we're not dealing with chariots now. Lately, they were not very easy to take down. They like to run away, shoot at us, and cause problems. Alright, so they don't have too much infantry, and what they do is spread out quite thin. But I want to make sure Alexander doesn't get hurt. That's the main priority here. Alright, let's do that. They seem to be waiting for us, so let's move up and greet them. Give them a warm welcome to being part of the Macedonian Empire very soon. Or at least their land will be. Themselves, I don't think so, because they're giving their lives pointlessly in this battle. Okay. What are they doing? Are they going in for a charge? We will see. Let's continue moving up. Now this army is not too battered, so we don't have to worry. Well, we do want to conserve lives. That's the main goal, so we can just continue without having to retrain them. I'm thinking about putting them into loose formation so they take less damage from the arrows. Alright, that cavalry's isolated. Let's go take them. Yeah, they're getting nervous. Split them up. Or they're just splitting us up. In the end, we will know. I don't want light cavalry being the first to engage. That could end very poorly for us. Oh, and they're engaging. Perfect. The battle has begun. Now we gotta be able to strike back. We can't let them charge at us and not make them pay for it. We're not going to stand idle. That's right, take them down. Alright, we'll use the light cavalry to chase them down. So our heavy cavalry can focus on fighting. Yeah, they're going this way, so light cavalry can go this way too. I really want to take... Oh, these guys are very weak. We could take them with our cavalry. Even though they're spearmen. Let's continue moving up. No, we're fine. We're fine. They'll come to us when they're ready. They seem to be struggling to flank us. And I really want to take them out, or at least their cavalry, at this point. But it seems futile because they do not want to separate from the main force, or at least far away, that we can strike them without being interfered by their infantry. Let's move up. Ooh, where's the red line? We have got to be careful. Light cavalry will be important for chasing them down. We need to conserve them. They're breaking. Let's try and get ahead of them. Yeah, those guys are no threat. Yep, they started routing immediately. Well, actually, you go here. Yeah, we should not have the smaller units going to engage. Ooh, that's infantry. Try and get some damage in. Alright, come on. We can catch them. Let's move you guys up further. Get Alexander in. Continue chasing them down and splitting them apart. Yeah, we have taken a lot more casualties. Unnecessary casualties just due to their fire, and me not paying attention to that. Nor putting them into a wider formation. So that's what we will do next time. Let's engage their cavalry. Luckily it's light cavalry, so we have no problem with it. Considering we sent 3 heavy cavalry units. He's dead. Nice. Let's take out those pesky archers. Their army is no more. You know what? No. These immortals will not get the chance to continue shooting at us. We will not... Whoops. We will not stand idle. I just want to pursue them, really. After all they've done. Nice. Victory. Alright, we don't need all of our units chasing a single one of theirs. And another glorious victory for Alexander. There we go. Another victory. 92 casualties, most of them unnecessary. Let us continue further in. They are unhappy. But lower taxes will make them happy. I should probably be building more. Alright, what does Babylon have? There seem to be no armies when we send our scout, but then we send our own army, and boom, they appear out of nowhere. Alright, let's ignore him. We'll come back for him when we head back. We're going straight ahead. No more delays. You know what, I'm going to work on building stables up in Tyre, closer to the battlefield, so we can just retrain everyone faster. Yeah, you can't move. Alright, I think that's been one long turn, but I think that's all we can do in this one. I should start really converting these buildings, because public order is going to be a big problem later on if we don't fix this now. And we're out of money, but our economy is strong, so we'll be fine. End turn. Perfect, they're exactly where we want them. And it's a really weak army too. Yeah, this will have no problem with that, as far as I can tell. Alrighty then. They seem to be getting ready to march out against us. Completely fine. Alright, I know this is a weak army, but don't trust the auto-resolve. You need to fight everything manually, no matter how simple it is. But I will speed through it. Whoops. Hide foliage, so we can actually see what we're doing. Where are they? Let's go look. Let's go look. Am I just not seeing them? Or are they truly hidden? They could be. There they are. Let's move this formation up here. Speed it along. And that's all 3 units discovered. So 2 light infantry, 1 heavy infantry. Our cavalry will not be able to help unless it's chasing them down, because these are spearman units. At least 2 of them are. And even though that's light infantry, it's spear infantry nonetheless. Now, even they know the box formation. We just run. doesn't matter. Such a simple battle. Although I don't want to underestimate the enemy. Let's move in closer, so we don't have to run very far to chase them down. Oh, they're right on the line. Oh, we gotta get in closer. We don't want them running away now. Luckily, these guys are not like immortals. They cannot just take out a bow and start shooting at us. No. No! I will not let them withdraw. No, I'll engage them with cavalry. Fine. If I can make it in time. Come on, come on. Yeah! You're not all getting away. 6 casualties. Okay. Bit of a wasted engagement, but not too bad. You know what, I'm not even gonna worry about him. He's that little of a threat. Although this could come back to really hurt me. This is honestly another weak army. It's just a matter of getting the troops there that can do something about it. We need cavalry. Why is there no cavalry being made? How many turns? 4 turns until you run out of food. Alright then. We'll send help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units. That should about cover it once they're all there, plus cavalry. And of course, there's no money to improve infrastructure. But we'll continue doing so. So you want to mess with us. Alright. Should have no problem with this. And seeing how, where they came from, that indicates that a naval invasion in that area could be worthwhile. There could be a settlement there for us. I consider it unlikely for them to just appear out of thin air. Right, this is heavy cavalry. We should have... Of course they're hidden away. Oh, okay, they're moving towards us. What are we dealing with? Should be something relatively easy. Yes, it is. Okay, let's move in here very quickly so we can't lose sight of them. I really shouldn't be running. It will tire the men. This is somewhat necessary. Yes, so we know they have archers there and cavalry there. The rest is light infantry that we'll have no issue with. Maybe some heavy infantry. But overall, a very easy army to deal with. It should be. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we're going to get into phalanx formation and start moving up in anticipation of battle or combat. Don't you shoot at my cavalry. If you come out by yourself, I'll let you. But not with all that infantry around. Alright, now we've somewhat flanked them, so retreat will be very difficult for them. I should probably try to secure my flanks, seeing as how I can't see a lot of them. Alright, let's hold. Alright, let's run in so that we can easily get in here and take them down before they come back or get to the red line. Try and scare them a bit. They're still holding, but that's fine. We'll make them run. Oh, they're actually going to let us hit them? Very nice. Not a very good decision strategically, but for me it's very good. And we're holding just fine. Yeah, no issues here. If anything, we're just gaining experience. Oh yes, leave them unprotected. Oh, they're back. So they have 2 units that can shoot? Yeah, 2, okay. Well, 1 is for the most part neutralized. Time to get at the second one. There we go. Oh, you're gonna move too slow for them. Alright. There they are. Get in formation, ready to engage. Take out their slingers. Okay, they don't carry spears, so it's just making sure. Just in time, spears down. Oh, they're retreating. Good. Got both of them. Let's try and get in and take out their general. Get between the gap. Yeah, let's get him. Ooh. Risky. Let's move infantry up. Too close, too close. Ooh, casualties. A lot of casualties. Not a good idea that was. Yeah, let's let the infantry take care of them. That's fine with me. Get him, get him, get him. There he is. Come on. Alright, we gotta cut him off. He is weak. He is vulnerable. This is our chance. Come on, get him. He's right there. Yeah. Good. Alright. Take out their final unit. We're all focused in on them. That's good. We can speed up the time. There's no need. Just stand around here. But there is quite a few of them. And now they're all gone. 3 of them survived. Nice. And here they came into our land. It's an army defeated. Perfect. Let's retrain our men. Meaning we can't buy anything else this turn. But we can take this settlement. Let's go, and then we'll send a small regiment, maybe 1 or 2 units, just to backtrack and take the other settlement, and then we'll just head straight for Babylon, wasting no time. I just like how this keeps putting the javelin men there. Because in case the enemy were to charge out at us as we broke through, they could easily take them down. Alright, let's go skirmish. Bring in the infantry, as well as the cavalry and the general. Are those chariots? Yes, they are. Oh, they're gonna shoot at us. We'll shoot at them. That's right, we'll shoot at them. Until we can't reach them.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gates.
That's right, we're at 100% with the ram. They can't do anything, with fire or not.
The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Yeah, just completely ignore that gap right there.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done
That's
well
fine,
this
we
day.
need some troops this way too.
Taken.
Alright, they're all going there. Perfect. Is there going to be friendly fire? Yes, there is. Let's just hold off on that. Nice. Are we going to get them? Probably not, but that's fine. They'll all be taken down in the end. Let's go after those chariots. They're surprisingly inaccurate, although they're shooting so much at us.
Filled the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward. Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Let's keep moving. Destroying anything in our path. Almost there. Continue breaking through. Don't let that horse stop you. Nor that chariot or infantry. Oh, I see what you're doing. I saw that move.
This is a heroic victory.
There we go. 6 casualties to do all that. Kill a general. Take out a few units. And take a settlement. Alright, they're unhappy, so we'll have to exterminate the population. And look, they're happier right away. Perfect. Alright, now to Zeus. Now help with public order. Nice, okay. We should do that. We'll go here, then here, and there seems to be a river crossing here, so we'll just go back this way. And it's empty. Perfect. All right. I really hope there's no armies there. That could be detrimental. But since it's just one unit, you know what, it is chariots. We'll send 3. Scout ahead. Yeah, we'll be fine. 3 Really? What if I do this? 1 turn, that's what I thought. Alright. Let's see, retrain everyone we can. Oh, that just happens to be everyone. Made them all fit. Well, we have a really strong economy at this point. I'm going to lower the taxes in that one settlement, just for now. We got 4 more turns. Oh, that's right, still the same turn. Going turn by turn very slowly. A lot of battles. We'll continue building up some infantry and other units, but it doesn't seem as necessary. We seem to be having a strong foothold, so we don't need to use money on that. Alright. So we'll retrain them, and then next turn just head out and continue for Babylon. We're using a lot of money, but that's fine. Yeah, so since they keep sending armies out from here, this is the second one, second or third one, that means there must be a settlement somewhere here. So if we take this settlement, this is the only shaded area left. If we take that one, we can easily use our ships to land here and take it out so they stop putting troops here and we can continue our expanse. And if we go on the global map, we actually have a nice bit of territory, and it's only the first 11 or 12 turns. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we can end the turn there. Alright. Nothing seems to have changed, so with Alexander, let's take that. If I had a spy, look at how they're doing. Four turns. Oh, those must be stone walls, since it's a 7-turn wait for them to die out slowly. Oh look, they stopped besieging us. Interesting. They know something's going on. Alright. Well, we have a nice force, so we'll be fine. There is a settlement here. And of course, this army just keeps disappointing and we can't reach them at any time. But that's fine. It's good progress. Alright, let's take this settlement. Just chariots, likely. So we'll just move in, sweep through, and move on. So it seems we have broken through the Persian defenses because they're not sending as much anymore. This may be the end of their glorious, what they call glorious, empire. It's time for Macedon to rise above. Yeah, so there's just one unit of chariots.
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
There we go.
Soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has
Formation. Go.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken. The gods be
Oh,
praised.
he's down already.
The general is dead. His men know their doom approaching.
Oh, I probably should end the battle so we don't take casualties. Either way, we'll kill all their troops. One casualty, that's fine. Alright, another settlement down, and we have to exterminate the population as well, because they are unhappy with us. Only 5%, wow, that's considerably much lower than before. And they're still not very happy. It's a little improvement. Alright then. We gotta build up an army here, just in case they send one down before we can take their settlement. That reminds me, we can send Parmenion down. Start heading towards Babylon. You know what? Here we'll build a second spy. Just so I can see what's going on ahead of Alexander. Yeah. We don't really have much we can leave behind here. But we're just tearing through their army. Alright, well then. This is a very good note. And I think on here we can leave part 4. And on part 5 we will continue. We will finally take this one settlement which has avoided us for so long. We will take this settlement here, wherever it is, through our naval invasion. We will hopefully have these two secured. And if time allows, we'll even have Babylon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you watch part 5 and the rest of it. See you next time.